if the stream will go on both Twitch and over at the YouTube. So we'll see if it's going to work out. I am not quite sure. I'm not seeing anything going over to YouTube, but very interesting. I might have to just switch that up. So I used to stream on Twitch quite a bit, but it shows I am online, but I'm not seeing anything on the YouTube stream. So maybe it's a little bit longer delay. Shall we see? Hey, what's up, Scott? I am trying to dual stream. I'm trying this restream.io out. It's showing through there that I am streaming. I have YouTube going, but I am not seeing it on my screen. So, oh, I am. Okay, so it did work. So I am simultaneously streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. So I got that figured out. I decided I'd jump on, see how it was out. I would say about 2 years ago, I streamed a lot on Twitch. I mean, when I was game streaming, I probably, first of all, let me make sure you guys can hear me okay. I don't know if you're the only one in, but I hope the volume is good. But anyway, okay, does anybody else, if anybody else, any of the other guys come in, I will go over that. Well, I'll just go ahead and share it with you now, and it'll be out there. It's really, I'm not real sure what the delay is. Supposedly it's only about 10 seconds, but let me transition over. And as soon as you can see that, I'm going to close down the stream so I'm not using bandwidth on my PC or my internet, just in case it does crap out on me. But this is the website right here. It's Restream channel, and basically you sign up for your free account. You come in here and you add your channels, and as you can see, there's multiple platforms that you can stream. Maybe because my stream, I'm streaming at 60 ps or fps on YouTube, and I may just need to adjust that. But anyway, you choose whatever platform you want to live stream to, and it will simultaneously stream across both channels. So here I've got my YouTube and my Twitch account. So, and it looks like it is showing views here, but it's basically just sign up the account. And then once you get this done and you go over to OBS, Restream is going to give you your own stream key. You just click the little button and it'll show you. And then I don't know if I can get to these settings here, but it's going to be crazy. Let me transition off. No, I need to have, it's just going to be crazy on me here. But anyway, when you go down to your settings, see if I can get it here. It's going to get all crazy. Settings, and where you did put your stream here, you just change the service to restream.io, and then you select the closest server to you. Restream also has a let me see if I can get back over there now. You can also come on here, and you can, somewhere in here I was able to test which server's the closest. Now I'm getting warnings over here. I don't know if that Wrong keyframe interval. Your settings, 1, recommend. Create different quality versions of the same stream and send it to your destination of your choice. You know what? That might be what it's doing through the... I don't know. I'll have to look. You're very clear on Twitch, but pixelate on YouTube. The auto portion is screwed up. You need to manually select 480p. Yeah, I knew it had something to do with my settings. But another thing is, I don't know if anybody is in the chat over here in on the YouTube side. They may or may not be. But anyway, for those of you that are familiar with me from my previous Twitch account, just to go, let me switch transition over. I used to game, like I said, I was gaming nightly, 4, 6, 8, sometimes 10 hours a night. Started out 7 days a week, doing anything from first-person shooters to even, I did a lot of Minecraft builds. There towards the end, it was Battlefield 1, or a little bit of Battlefield 1. I was playing Rocket League, love that game, but it is, it really got to the point, after about a year, and I got to the point where I was wasting a lot of time, and there was no I wasn't getting monetized. Not that monetization was huge, but I mean, that was a goal of mine on Twitch. But I was taking a hobby that I enjoyed that I might be able to make a couple bucks at. That's basically why I started doing Twitch and live streaming games. Well, I got to the point, it just was, I was burning my life away playing games. And I'm not saying playing games is bad. I'm just saying when I'm doing it, when I'm spending as much time as a full-time job playing video games and with no return, and it really got to the point where I was just gaming for my viewers and not just playing the games that I really enjoyed. That's when I had to pull back and kind of reevaluate what I was doing. And that's when I started, I don't know where the first transition came in, the first step of the transition came in. I think I really was starting, I was going to start a blog, which I still have the site out there, but I have to kind of refocus that. And then as I was doing a blog on finding different side hustles and whether they're really as big as people were saying, that's when I stumbled across reselling. I ended up buying my first try at retail arbitrage, buying a shitload of books at Hastings when they were going out of business. I spent $30 and got a huge industrial strength size garbage bag full of books, and I made my money plus within a month of selling those books. And I still am selling a book or two from that. Probably every other week I'm selling a couple books out of that lot, and I've moved to other books as well. But then I got into eBay, and that was really the fun for me. I mean, I love the idea that, okay, number one, I had a bad experience doing merchant fulfilled, which if you're not familiar with it, that's when you can sell things on Amazon, and you fulfill that order, meaning you pack it, you ship it. But the problem was my first larger item than a book, I ended up losing I lost $15 over the entire transaction. And being new to the game, that was kind of a big hit to your ego. But what it was Amazon was only giving me something like $3 or $4 for shipping, and it ended up costing me quite a bit more, probably closer to $15 to $18, plus the price what I paid for it. It was just it was a good lesson learned. And some of the best lessons that you learn are the ones that you end up paying for. And all I can say is these life lessons are a hell of a lot cheaper than a college degree. But that is what it is. Anyway, I started pulling back. I wasn't going to do anything over a first class sized item that I could justify sending out and fulfilling myself I pretty much put it into my merchant fulfilled on Amazon career, except for the books. And even that, I mean, right now I'm about to pull completely out of the book market because of all the changes in fees and everything else. It's not as, I don't think it's as, for me personally, it's not as lucrative as I think it was initially. Um, and I considered doing FBA, but I just doing this. I do all of this part time, and I really felt that if I was going to give FBA a go, it really needed to have a lot more dedication of time to make sure that I got it right. That than I was really willing to do. So eBay for me as a part-time reseller, I call myself a eBay hobbyist now. I still sell on, like I said, other platforms, eBay, Poshmark, Etsy. In fact, I just sold A-line skirt on Etsy over the weekend for $25. Uh, but my primary platform um, is eBay. So that that's kind of where I'm at now. I've been doing it for about a year and a half, and the reason I call myself eBay hobby is because I do put in more than part-time hours on it, but it is my side hustle, if you will. I know that term gets thrown around there quite a bit, but it's something I enjoy. I love the sourcing, I love the hunt, and being able to sell things from my little office here is a lot um, is a lot easier than I just completely lost my train of thought. It's oh it the one thing I was gonna say is being able to sell things on eBay keeps me from being a hoarder, because of my love of the hunt, I probably would not ever get rid of this stuff. So I still have not. I was just double checking to make sure that I was whether I was actually streaming on YouTube, but I may have to go to my channel to check it. I don't know, but I'm not seeing the chat. That's why I just want to make sure that if people are over there, that I don't ignore them. So I really have no way of finding out. It's showing I have viewers. That's what's confusing to me. So it shows I have. So the one thing I have to do, I have to find out how I can view my chat, because my chat is not coming over. Just so y'all know, I'm not ignoring you if anybody is typing over in the chat over there. What I'm doing tonight is I'm trying to dual stream on both the Twitch platform as well as YouTube, just to kind of give it a feel to see how it works. It does appear that I am live on both, but I am not seeing my I'm not seeing my chat. So I that is something I'm going to have to do. But let's see here. I want to be able to make sure I'm seeing chat in both rooms. So bear with me. Okay, thanks, Scott. The only problem is I have to this I just set this up this evening, and I am not seeing the chat like I normally would on. Okay, let me pop out the chat over here and see if I can at least. There I go. Echo, echo. Oh, hello, Don. Let me go back through real quick. Just let me pop out this chat real quick so I can monitor both. I had them both up and running. So I apologize for ignoring everybody over in YouTube land. That was not my intent. Okay, so I have Don Maserati, Scott John at Nevermore Antiques, Steve Alcorn at Alcorn Flips, and Yeah, I got everybody. Anyway, John, I don't know how long ago how long you've been sitting in there, but basically, Scott is my guinea pig. He actually is watching um, both streams at the same time on both Twitch and YouTube. So I have figured out how to do it simultaneously. Hey, Dare Bear, how you doing? One of my Twitch moderators from back in the gaming days. Today, I am announcing that I am transitioning my channel over to an IRL channel based on the reselling hobby that I do. Um, I've got a huge monitor, Scott. It's just going to take some getting used to again. I have both chats going on over here so I can see everybody. So, anyway, Kat she is doing 4-H. She is a 4-H leader, not just a leader. She's like the organization leader, and they had 4-H meeting. It's once a month. If you're not familiar with 4-H, look it up in your see if they have one in your area. It's a great program for kids. It's not just farming, it's not just raising animals. There's anything from cooking, sewing, robotics, wildlife. You can set your own project. But anyway, basically, they meet throughout the year, probably 3/4 out of the year, and they build up and they have to do projects. They have to meet meeting requirements, and they build up to show things at fair, which is the kids love doing. Gives them opportunity to do something, create something, learn something, and hopefully win some ribbons and stuff. And there is a little bit of monetization that the fairgrounds do, kickback. But anyway, it's a great program for kids. That's where Cat is. But I thought I'd jump on. Yeah, I know. Dawn over there in YouTube land loves to heckle me. She likes to sit in the chat with my wife and give me as hard of a time as they possibly can. The bad thing is with the delay in the between the live stream and the chat, I'm all more times than none. I missed it, and I don't get it anyway. So I'm never offended by their their banter or however you want to see. But anyway, I don't know if I think it was Jerry or one of the guys was asking me to show my game room that I'm trying to create. So I thought I put this in here. I went ahead and did some pictures, so I thought I'd share that real quick. As many of you know, when you're out picking up goods for reselling, you come up with you come across gaming systems and games and stuff like that all the time. And I have been picking them up, trying to build up a console games collection that I could put here in the basement of the new house. So, well, old house, but it's new to us. So I just thought I'd kind of throw some of what I've done today, some ideas for. You'll see that I've become a little bit of obsessive, and I'll show you, and you'll completely understand. So I'm going to go ahead and transition over to. This is from one corner. This is like half of our basement. What I'm doing, I'm picking up these shelves. They're like Walmart shelves, just particle board. I'm turning them sideways on the, vertical or horizontal so that I could put multiple stands. These TVs, I mean, I picked these up for $30 a piece, and I think they're 32 inches. Restaurant was going out of business, so I went ahead and picked up, I think, 10 of them. Maybe 8. I don't know. I picked up quite a few of them. I figured if I didn't use them all, I could hurry up and flip them for $50, $60, $75, whatever. maybe only 50, but still it would have still turned a profit, probably paid for the rest of the TVs that I am using. So I've gone ahead and they came with mounts at $30, did include swivel mounts. So each of these TVs here do kind of fold out and pivot up and down, left to right. So that's from the one angle. That's the wrong thing. Here we go. This is where I become a little bit obsessive. As you see, here's where I've got most of the games just on the shelf, but there's probably 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 Guitar Hero guitars between PlayStation, Wii, the different consoles. Back here I have I think it's a Rock Band piano. There's a Tony Hawk skateboard back here. I have a dance pad because I like to throw down with some dance. Hey Cindy, how you doing? Thanks for joining. I'm kind of giving a quick tour, just an update so y'all know what I'm doing. I'm trying to dual stream on Twitch and YouTube tonight to see how it works, and I thought I'd throw in some pictures of the basement and where my progress is. As you can see, I got 2 more of the TVs sitting here. There's a balance board. There's my old Xbox 360. And of course my Xbox One here in the middle. I got a PS3, PS2s down here. There's 3 PlayStation 1s, N64, 3 Wii's, NES. I don't have my SNES in here yet, but it is coming. I did pick up some games for that. Show us your dance moves. I tell you what, I could throw down, but it takes a little bit of alcohol. I went out first time in, combine. Dare Bear over on Twitch says combine the 3 PS1s to make a PS3. I need to get one more PS1 and make a PS4 because that's the only PlayStation I think that I don't have. I did even I don't have it sitting there. I do have there's a Duck Hunt there, or Duck Commander, whatever it was back in the back, but I also have a PSP thrown in there somewhere. I don't even see the case. And with all of this, I don't even know why I have that DVD player sitting there. But the reason I will keep multiples of the Wii's because my 10-year-old loves it when she has friends come over. That's the go-to system. Of course, I didn't have all these other ones quite set up, and as you can see, I'm still trying to complete out. I'm missing some power cords, and I need to test everything out. But it's a work in progress. That shelf that you saw, I'll be putting 2 more, one on this side. I've got 1 more TV I'm mounting here on the left of this wall, and then I'll be able to hook up all the games. Of course, this TV needs to get connected. It'll probably go on this side of the wall, and I've got a small, like 22-inch, I don't know, that's going to be mounted next to it. Oh, this is just another view of that same wall we did. There's another view. It's so funny. There's one of these cases. My PlayStations, the dog, we got a puppy, I don't know, about a year ago. Rod versus 7 internet dance off. We could do it. Somebody would be maybe that would go viral. Fat man doing a dance off. Bearded Picker over in Twitch asks, when I turn all those TVs on, do I have to warn the power company? I am not. I'm planning on running long extension cords over to the neighbors and let them take the heat for it. But I think, there's my mess. You can see I'm piling everything up on that for now. It is a work in progress, like I said, but somebody had asked me the other day if I would go through my collection today. You can still see the dust there. But that's what it is. But it's fun. I am still a gamer at heart, but I just had to step away from streaming, just gaming all the time. It really, toward the end there, like I said, I think I did it for about 14 months, almost daily, live streaming video games, on average 6 to 8 hours. And it got to the point where I was doing gaming for just the viewers and not wanting to, and feeling like I couldn't just play the games that I wanted to. So I started to get a little bit burnt out on it. But now that John, Scott, Shane, Steve, or Jerry, they said, let's try to do the IRL thing. Let's build a community of resellers over on Twitch and see how it goes. They tried to sell me and tell me that it's the best platform ever. I am still, I love Twitch, but I'm still, I will be a cheerleader, a sideline cheerleader to make sure that this happens, because I'd love to see a reseller community over here on the Twitch side. But, oh, you want to see something cool? Okay, let me see if I can move this up. Yeah, many of you know that I do own an ice cream truck business. And we just went high tech. I'm just going to show you briefly this. I don't know how much is going to, let me see if I can, I better make sure what time it is. I want to transition over. This is what I am incorporating into. Let me transition. Drum roll, please. Dare, don't feel bad, man. It's all good. I just had to find something more productive to do, and it's something that would benefit me financially. And reselling was that game, and I have not looked back. But I did maintain my love of doing YouTube or doing video. Here we go. We're going to transition into this. I'm going to move right into it. Let me see if I can move this up. Sorry. Move the map up. Right there is the location of our... this is going through my dashboard. I can now track our ice cream trucks to thanks, dear. I do appreciate the support. Twitch is Twitch is not for selling. It's just another streaming platform, just like YouTube. I think that it has the ability to build a more expansive community around your streaming. And so it's just it's like, instead of logging into YouTube to watch me just on YouTube, you could switch over to Twitch and watch a group of us on Twitch. So we're trying to make that transition. And tonight it was really all about me trying to dual stream. So now, whether you are one of my prior subscribers on Twitch, like Dare Bear, which you won't see him because I'm actually talking to him in my Twitch stream chat, but you can also watch from YouTube. So it's just whichever platform you're a member of, whichever one you prefer. I know a lot of folks are saying the quality is appearing better in Twitch, but I have to find out why. I can't just say it's because one platform is better than the other, but because I don't know what the cause of it is, whether it's the quality, if it's on a YouTube side versus a Twitch side, or if it's between just the way that I'm setting things up in OBS. But yes, Thrifty 50/50 Vet, you are absolutely correct. It is primarily a gamers network, but I think they've really been growing the IRL. I mean, they've always had people that do art. They've always... I'll transition back over. Anyway, that's what I wanted to show too. Our little map of our live map of where our ice cream trucks are. I just thought that was pretty cool. We just got that service. I hooked up one of the GPS trackers on one, and the other day, and the second one in the second truck today, and then tonight I'll be going out, or tomorrow morning I will be going out and hooking up the third. My whole idea is to incorporate that map onto our website so that if you're looking for an ice cream truck, you can go in and see if it's in your neighborhood, whether it is where it is, if you want to drive to the ice cream truck. But it's just another way for us to service our customers, but also allow us to manage our business more efficiently, where we can go in and see, make sure the drivers are hitting every street, make sure they're not going too fast, too slow. Anyway, going back to the whole Twitch thing, even when I was doing it 2-3 years ago, there was a lot of streamers that did art, they did coding, they did, I mean, there was already back then a wide variety of different types of content you could consume on Twitch, but primarily it was about gaming. That's what I streamed. That's what I started streaming, was gaming. And like I said, I enjoyed it, especially in the beginning, but toward the end it was just getting real taxing on me. And I met a lot of great friends, as Dare Bear over here. That's his Twitch name, is Gamertag. He was following me back in 2.5 years ago. I mean, and even through me stopping, I mean, he's back in here chatting again with me. So I'm glad to see you back in there. It's been a long time. Dare says he once watched a man eat on his couch using his stomach as a plate. Was that on Twitch or was that on YouTube? Hey, Tether is one of my best friends. He was with me through the beginning of this, and yes, this is Dart. For those of you that don't know, all my Twitch followers would recognize me as Dart in the Head, and that is my gamer tag on Xbox. But I can't set mine on YouTube above 480. Yeah, Tether, I think that I do need to work on how to. That's what I'm hearing. Hello, Queen City Picker is over there on Twitch. I'm trying to catch everybody on both chats. So, yeah. So that's kind of my history. Why at least my past with Twitch, and I decided I was going to, just give me all the help you can, Tether. I really wanted to, I thought about recreating a new channel and keeping the Dart in the Head one, but I really wasn't planning on going live gaming. And if I do, I'll just throw it on this one. I'm going to need water here in a minute. But hey, Glenn, how you doing? But yeah, I mean, it is a great platform. I never would have imagined coming back on Twitch to do reselling, but there's a group in the community that just started recently. I mean, if you want to check out a recent one, I was going to ask Scott, Bearded Picker, are you guys? And I don't know if Nevermore Antiques is in, John, but are you guys planning on streaming your new show? Is it Saturday at 10 Central, if I remember right? I wasn't able to catch this last week. Are you planning on doing moving that to where you can? Okay, so they are planning on doing their show. It's Reseller Therapy. Help me out, Scott or John, any of you guys. And it's Friday night at 10 Central, which is only 8 o'clock my time. I was still doing work at something when it was on Friday. I can't. No, you know what? Actually, I am not gonna lie. Kat and I went out and we shot some pool, sang some karaoke, and had a great time. But we were feeling it the next morning. But yeah, make sure you check those folks out on YouTube. I think they're carrying over both on Twitch and YouTube. It's Shane is Rise and Grind Picker, Scott, the Bearded Picker, and John at Nevermore Antiques, and Simo Picker is the other one. And I can't remember. For whatever reason, I'm going to say it's because I'm old, but they're the ones that are doing reseller therapy. And many of the people here, oh, thanks, Don. I actually have a great barber. I do not let Cat touch my hair. I'm sorry. I let it do. Back in the days when I was too damn cheap to spend more than $10 on a haircut, I would let her cut my hair. But after once or twice, out of desperation, you learn quickly that, you know what, maybe spending 15 to 17, 20 with a tip even now, you don't. Hey, thanks, Steve. I don't mind going to a barber, and I actually found a good one, and almost all the cutters in there do a great job. But anyway, thanks for pointing out that I did get a haircut finally. Haircut and a shave. I haven't did the eyebrows because, when you get my age, hair starts growing out of every part of your body, and my wife was starting to picture me as the guy that the greeter at Oz when Dorothy, the lion, the scarecrow, and the Tin Man walk up to the gates to see the wizard. But Dare stopped cutting his hair, currently going with the full fro. I would love to see that, Dare, but okay, in comparison, is your fro like this? Is it like this? Or is it like this? Are you pulling out who was it, Curly? I don't know if you guys are old enough to. Many of you are old enough to remember the old Scooby-Doo cartoons with the Harlem Globetrotters. But I think it was Curly that was pulling every tool they needed, even this kitchen sink, out of his afro. Yeah. What is his name? Help me out. He's shooting for Bob. Oh. But anyway, that's going to be my stream for tonight. I'm going to work on trying to identify how to fix the quality issues on YouTube, at least for myself. And it's got to be something in it maybe Tether, you might be able to give me some pointers offline. But yeah, Bob Ross, that was who. So yeah, I could picture Dare Bear as Bob Ross. I've done some nice photo editing and put some of the resellers in the community on with the Bob Ross do painting happy trees. Those are beautiful happy trees. Anyway, I said I was going to cut out. I do have stuff to do tonight, but I just wanted to jump in, try to do this dual stream thing between Twitch and YouTube, and try to bring some of my old Twitch friends back into the mix and see if they want to come check out this new content I'm putting out. I don't know what the transition rate's going to be, but I welcome all of my past followers to jump in, enjoy the chat, and if anybody that is watching tonight that hasn't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'm still working over there, and I'm just trying to do both of them at the same time. But it's win by doing. Down in my Twitch profile, I tried to change a lot of my old information to update it with all that. But yeah, come check that out as well. I included my website in there, but I have to get back on that. I need to make the full transition into making that more reselling related instead of just doing different side hustles, because I've pretty much accepted reselling as my life now, at least something I really do enjoy doing. Anyway, if I hope that everybody has a great 4th, safe one. Don't blow yourself up with any M80s, M70s, M60s, whatever you can get a hold of. Just be safe. If you're going out, having a good time, and alcohol is involved, you know what? With Uber, with Lyft, with cabs, it's a lot more worth to get a cab. So make sure to do that. Worry about getting your car tomorrow. I mean, it's going to be a holiday. Anyway, that's it for tonight. I'll catch y'all later. Peace out.